What's going on, Facebook family? How you doing out there? Social media family. It's your main man, Joe Dupree. I know that normally on this day, what we are doing is Wellness Wednesday, where a healthy you is a better you. But I'm here to tell you, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll be back next Wednesday with my good friend, Edward J. Brown from Positive Choices to talk about your mental health, because your mental health matters. But tonight, I'm just going to be on for a minute to kind of let you know all the stuff that is happening, that is going on in the sphere of all the multimedia that I'll be doing. So there is a lot going on right now. As you know, March Madness is about to be in full effect. It is the 8th day of March. How are you doing out there? Tell a friend to tell a friend. It is on and popping. We are in here just to have a little general conversation. Hopefully, everybody has been doing well. SWAC tournament started today. Some things in the sports world. There was some upsets, all kind of stuff going on. So let me tell you what I got happening. First of all, every Wednesday around this time from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., you can catch me here with Brother Edward J. Brown as we do our thing that we call Wellness Wednesday, where we talk about mental health issues. We now have phone lines that are open that you can call in and talk to us, and we can answer your questions. So if you don't want to be a part of the video part of the show, you can call in. We have some phone lines, and we'll be letting you know what number you can call, and you can call in and we can talk about it. There are some great things going on. The Southern Tea Awards are coming up in April. So I'm going to be doing some video podcasts with people who have been nominated for certain categories in the Southern Tea Awards, talking about that up-and-coming event that will be on April the 16th. So you can go to my website, and to be exact, let me go ahead and put my website down at the bottom of scrolling so you'll know exactly where you can go if you want to get more information. You can go to the 100blk.com. Now, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., I am on the Superstation 88.3 KIEE with the Joe Dupree radio show, and I'm broadcasting live, doing my thing. So, tell a friend to tell a friend about that. We got some of the best music, got the 5-minute quickie mix with DJ Slaughterman, a lot of good information, motivation, inspiration, all on your radio, because, that's how we do it. So, family, I'm in here just to let you know, tonight we're not going to have a Wellness Wednesday. We will be back next Wednesday, so tell a friend to tell a friend about that. We'll be back to have the conversation that you want to have about your mental health. As I always say, a healthy you is a better you, and family, we've got to do better with taking care of ourselves. Many a times we don't even go for an annual checkup, and I always emphasize last month was Black History Month, and I normally have a campaign where I say take a friend or a family member to the doctor in honor of Black History Month. Because a healthy you is always a better you. So we're going to be getting into a lot of great conversations as things are progressively happening. There's always things happening. I know if you were watching the news, you saw what the DOJ just said about the Louisville Police Department in Louisville, Kentucky, after the Breonna Taylor incident that happened. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that. Plus, we're going to be watching Memphis, Tennessee, and what happened in Memphis, Tennessee, and actually the evolution of folks who are speaking out against things that are happening that are not right. Because a lot of things are happening throughout this world that is just not right. And we want to be here. We want to be a conduit. We want to be a platform where you can have that conversation. So tell a friend to tell a friend. This is how we're going to be doing it on the gaming scene, because people have been asking me about gaming. You can go to Facebook Gaming, and put in at Mr. Black Ice 357, which is For Fun Gaming. And you can see all the great things we're doing with Call of Duty, other games. A lot of stuff we got going on with For Fun Gaming. So if you're a gamer and you like to inbox me and talk to me about maybe some collaborations and some things, I'm working with some other folks doing some big things, just let me know. I've got a lot on the table. Essence Music Festival, just to put that in your ear, is coming up in July. It'll be here before you know it. Yours truly will be back on Radio Row. I was going to take a break and kind of put some things to the side, but seems to be that some things have smiled toward my way. So I'll be back on Radio Row, and I'll be back down at Essence. Now, listen, voting season is coming up too. And some of these elections I know are not the elections that you may feel that the elections are important to you. But let me tell you something. Local elections could be more important than national elections because local elections have everything to do with the school board, with the library board, with who governs you, your taxes locally, what type of infrastructure you have in your local area. So listen, these local elections are coming up. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. That's not what I do. But I will tell you this. You need to get engaged. You need to get involved. You need to go out, get registered, and go vote. Not only do you need to register, but you need to show up to the polls and encourage other folks to show up to the polls. Because understand this, they run numbers like everybody else run numbers. And if they see that your community or your demographic is not going to the polls, then why would you think that a person who's in elected office would even want to, how can I say this? He would even want to entertain any of the issues you want to put on the table if your demographic and the people you deal with won't even go to the polls. So remember this. There are some slogans out there, and one of my love is when they say, a voteless people is a hopeless people. There is no hope. You've got to get engaged in putting people in office that will advocate for you and your community. You can't just sit on the sidelines and say my vote doesn't count, because it does. Your vote very much so does count. So, family, let me take those out of my head right quick and talk to you. Family, I want you to get engaged. I want you to get involved. Let me see what else I got going. So Essence Music Festival coming up in July. There's some many festivals coming around the greater Lafayette area. So, like I said, if you go to my website, you'll see it right there, v100blk.com. You'll see events where you can click on and see the events that are going on in Southwest and South Louisiana. A lot of stuff going on. The NBA is in full swing. So the next thing you know, we're going to be at the NBA Finals, March Madness. So get your brackets together. I don't know who you with. I know a lot of people in the area I live are very happy because folks are going to the dance. The SWAC tournament is actually in full effect right now. So let me see what else I got. I'm not going to be on here for long. Like I said, For Fun Gaming, get ready for that. We're doing a lot of great stuff on the video game side. Call of Duty. We may get on later with some Call of Duty. So get ready for that and so much more. But we will be back, and we'll be back next Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're just not going to have the show tonight. We will be having it next Wednesday. And tell a friend to tell a friend, share that with a friend, because your mental health matters. And don't feel that there's no hope. Never feel that. Never feel that there's no hope. Positive choices. And let me go ahead and let me grab something here where I can put something up there. Listen, if you have some situations that you need to get some mental health counseling, and it doesn't need to be taboo, go to positivechoicescounseling.org. Positivechoicescounseling.org. I'm telling you, this is a place and a space where you can feel safe when it comes down to talking about issues dealing with mental health. Your mental health matters. And right now we're being bombarded with so much stuff that literally, to be not okay, you can get there. And it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to feel like that there's no hope. And maybe do something like the numbers show it in Black and brown communities. The numbers are sky high when it comes down to suicide. It's on the rise. So family, we're here to give you a place to have the conversation. We have did a lot of great work, new studio, working on a lot of stuff. We now have it that we can take your phone calls. To be exact, just to let you know, I do have the numbers. Let me just put them up here right quick. As a friend of mine would say. So yeah, you can call us. Those are the numbers that you can call if you want to call now. Anytime you want to call, we can definitely take your phone calls, and we can get engaged in the conversations of what you want to talk about on these Wellness Wednesdays. So we're definitely doing a lot with that. Those are the phone calls, just so you can share that and have that locked in, that that we are now taking calls too. So we're here to get engaged in the conversation, that we want you to be informed. You know, I can't tell you how to think, but we will give you the information where you can digest that information and you can then come out to the conclusion of what's best for you and your family and your situation. And so many times that is the problem. People try to tell you how to think, what to do. I want to give you the information where you can process it for yourself, because what might be good for you might not be good for me. I'm just saying. So, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm not going to be staying on here too very long. I got to get off and get some rest and all that good stuff, because we got stuff in the crock pot. Don't forget, on the Superstation, 88.3 KIEE, and they got a new website, and I'm going to be putting that website out. But if you want to ever listen live to the Joe Dupree radio show on KIEE, the Superstation 88.3. All you got to do is go to this website right there, 100blk.com. There is a banner that says Joe Dupree Radio. You click on that. You can listen live on your tablet, on your phone. You can Bluetooth it to your Sonos system or to any type of integrated Bluetooth system that you have in your car, at home, anywhere, at work. You can listen 24/7, 365 worldwide. Let me see. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to process, because I was expecting to do a show tonight, and unfortunately we had some circumstances that arose that we're going to actually be on next Wednesday. So what else do I got? Every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't forget the Southern Tea Awards, April the 16th. You can check that out. Also on the website, there's a banner there. It's going to be hosted by the one and only Uncle Luck. It's going to be off the chain. If you hadn't voted, I am one of the people who got nominated, along with a plethora of people who I feel are actually awesome. If you want to vote for me, I got nominated as one of the dopest on-air personalities on the radio, or on TV, or for your viewing pleasure. You can go to Southern T with 2 A's Awards with an S.com, and you can vote. I appreciate your vote, but I'm in there with a great deal of folks who even I admire and feel are much more talented than me. I just feel humbled, thankful, and grateful that somebody nominated me. So I thank all those out there who nominate, who log in, who engage with us with what we do. You know, big ups to other people out there who are doing video podcasting, who are on here doing lives and informing the community of what's going on. Because at the end of the day, you need to hear this from our perspective. Many a times we hear the story, but we don't hear it from our point of view. Big ups to my good friend. I knew it was something. My brother Fatim Muhammad, WBLS in New York. You know, we do community conversations. I'm gonna have to bring Fatim back on here again, and we have broke away from doing that for a while because he had things to do in New York. I had things to do in my sphere, but we still jump on every once in a while and do community conversations. Big ups to him. Check him out on the open lines on and he is the producer of the Keeping It Real with Al Sharpton show. So definitely check my brother out. Big ups to everybody out there who is in the sphere of media, social media, radio media, just getting information out to the people and making the people aware of what's going on. And those of us who are trying to uplift our communities, to make them understand, to make all of you understand that we are a powerful force when we unite together, work together, and drive toward a common goal for the greater good of our community. So with all that being said, look, I will be seeing you soon. Be locked in for what might be coming. Be locked in for events. Anything you want to know what's going on with me, there's the website, the100blk.com, the Black Station. Much love to everybody who have supported me throughout the years. There's some big things on the horizon, some great things on the horizon. I believe that you build in silence and let the work speak for itself. So that's what we're definitely doing. So thank you for being a part of all of this. I appreciate all of you, and we will be back next Wednesday with Wellness Wednesday, where a healthy you is a better you, with my good friend from Positive Choices Counseling Service, Brother Edward J. Brown. So I'm about to sign off. Listen, good night. Have a great one. Have a great week, a great weekend, and I'm sure you'll be seeing us soon. I'm up out of here. Y'all be good. Peace.